What is happening, guys? Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Stadium. Port 37. Last time we kind of got back into things after a long hiatus. This time we're finishing off the Poke Cup here in round 2 with the Master Ball tournament. This is at the hardest level 50 to 55 Pokemon to ever exist. Let's get into it with Battle 1, shall we? This guy's leading off with a Juggler. And can easily counter with Tauros. I'm hoping that's going to be me. I'd like to win it all. I think that's something that we can do. I think it's within reach of our abilities. There we go, we get a decent hit off the bat. This guy's doing the same strategy he did last time. He's going for the metronome action. And he ends up going for growth there. And this looks like a solid 3-hit KO. Maybe not. Either way, that guy goes for Horn Attack. He's going to get some stab there, but that's not going to do too much. So we got Tauros making some noise there, and let's see if he can finish this Clefable off. It is, in fact, going to finish it off. Next Pokemon will be Alakazam. I'm pretty sure this Alakazam's probably going to be faster than me. Maybe not, we'll see. Definitely not going to be faster than me, and it's going to do a little bit more than half. Here comes the counter, and that's going to hurt. That's going to kill me. What the fuck? It has counter. Are you kidding me right now? Storos goes down. We're going to bring out... Actually, that was probably a big mistake on my part. I should have just gone into... Well, no. We're going into Tiny Wings. That's who we're doing. Let's see if this Blizzard can take it out. Oh shit, he's faster than me. Here comes the Hyper Fang. That does literally nothing. Let's see how much this Blizzard does. 66 HP. He now has 15. Okay. 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 Obviously, Alakazam has a huge amount of special there. Gonna be able to take that, and it's gonna be a Thunderbolt duel here. So he's gonna go for Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. And this thing will obviously go down. And that does it for Alakazam. Last Pokemon left in reserve. It is Mr. Mime. And I'm thinking a Hyper Beam will probably take it out, but just in case, I'm going to go for Blizzard first, and then we'll go for Hyper Beam. I am going to be faster. And we get a critical hit with a Frozen Solid. That just adds insult to injury. I like that phrase. So here we go with the Hyper Beam. And that's obviously going to bring it down. And Tiny Wings carrying the group there. This next guy, again, he's rocking the poison and fighting types here, so this is definitely looking good for Derp. And I think we'll bring in power, too, just to help deal with some of the other Pokemon. Anyway, we're going to lead with Derp, though, because Derp is looking good. And he, of course, leads with the one Pokemon that is, like, not affected by Derp, but that's okay. We're just going to start off with a Psychic here. I'm pretty sure Kangaskhan going to be faster. And here comes the Body Slam. And that's going to hit for a huge amount of damage. They're doing over 50. And I'm hoping the Psychic do a little bit more. It definitely does grab the Special Fall. And with the amount of damage that they did, I'm thinking a Mega Drain could probably finish him off. But just in case, I'm just going to go for another Psychic. And we'll be good to go. As long as I don't get paralyzed here. But not only do I get paralyzed, I get critically hit and paralyzed. But I am able to break through the paralyzation and still take him out. So with Kangaskhan out of the way, he has literally nothing else that can withstand against Derp. He's going to go for Wheezing here, though, and he will be able to take me out with a Sludge. So Ball Sack is basically what I'm going to say at this point in time. There is the Sludge. That is the strongest poison move in the game. And poison good against grass. Now the Pokemon that is coming out is going to be Power. Right on with a very good type coverage. And he's going to switch out, it looks like. That's a good move. He goes into Poliwrath, and this could end up sucking balls. But even though he switched out, he's still going to have to take a buttload of damage there, and he does take 80 damage. Obviously, I do not want to take the Surf here, so we're going to switch into Tiny Wings to take that Hydro Pump and or Surf. Well, not and Surf. He's not going to Hydro Pump and Surf me. He's going to Hydro Pump or Surf me. There we go. Just want to make sure I got that clarified. He is actually going to go for the Surf. And yeah, 195. That's not going to do anything. Sweet. We can go over to T-Bolt here. That should take it out. Yep, Poliwrath not going to be able to survive. His last Pokemon, of course, is the Weezing that we saw earlier. And we're now going to go for a Fire Blast. And that's going to do a huge amount of damage and burn him. That means that Sludge is not going to do anything, as your attack, of course, is halved when you are burned. He is going to, however, get the poison off on me. And here comes a Hyper Beam to the face. Or in this case, faces. So what's the deal with Weezing? He's like a... He's got like a congenital twin face on the side of him. Like a dead fetus or something. I'm not even going to go there, but it looks freaking awful. Weezing has got to be one of the most disgusting Pokemon ever. Maybe next to Muck. Spell that guy's name backwards. Anyway, it's basically the exact same trainers here with the exact same teams, only higher EVs, and yeah. So, that's fun, I guess. So here comes Ninetales. And pretty sure I'm going to be faster than Ninetales, so we'll go for Earthquake. And this is going to do a huge amount of damage. And here we go. Here we go. It begins, basically. The confusion. She's going to switch out. It's going into Lapras. That's a good move on her part. Lapras can take Earthquakes a little bit better. And yeah, obviously they're not going to do too much at all. I do have Electabuzz in the wing if I need it. We'll go for a Body Slam this time. It does almost the same amount of damage as Earthquake there. Here comes the Blizzard. And that's going to do almost half. Hyper Beam is not going to be able to take it out from this range of health. And I'm getting pretty lucky with this confusion here. I haven't hurt myself once. I do get a critical, and that is definitely going to matter because that clearly would have lived had I not gotten that critical, so that's very helpful. Fisher, of course, does have a high critical hit ratio because of his speed. Of course, I don't mean Fisher the move, I mean Fisher, my Pokemon. The move Fisher, if that hits, it doesn't need a critical, man. That will one-shot you no matter what. And trust me, we've seen a lot of that happening in that fucking Blue Kaizo Nuzlocke. Speaking of which, you should go watch that. It's definitely on my channel. Let's go to Browse Videos. It's pretty awesome. I could put an annotation somewhere, but I don't really want to because nobody watches this with annotations. And even if I did put an annotation, that would give me more work to do, and I don't really want to do more work. So, get mad. It's not the only thing that's raging in this battle. Alright, let's finish this thing off with a Body Slam. There is a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Looks like Fisher was the right choice for this battle, as he's able to take out all three of my opponent's Pokemon. Ninetales could have had Quick Attack there. Does learn Quick Attack. What would it go with? Confusion Ray, Fire Blast, Quick Attack, and Reflect or something. I don't know. I don't know what Ninetales' last move is. That's why I use Arcanine. Arcanine #1. There you go. We're already 3 battles down here. It's taking about 4 minutes for each battle. That's cool. We got a Rocker. And holy tits. Same plan again as last time, though. I'm actually not going to use one of my 55s here. I think that the best 3 are all going to be level 50s. Fisher, again, looking like the good one here just because of the coverage that he has. Blizzard can take on all of the grass types, and obviously Earthquake will take on all of the electric types, of course, except Zapdos, who is going to be able to dodge the Earthquake, but I can hit him with a Blizzard as well. So Executor going for the Stun Spore here, and that fucking sucks. Because now I am definitely paralyzed as shit, and he's going to start using some Psychics here, and that's going to do a buttload of damage, about as much as Blizzard did. Unfortunately, I'm going to get paralyzed here, so that is 1 for 1 on the paralyzation. And here comes another Psychic. And that's going to lower my special, so that's going to reduce the damage that this Blizzard does. But I'm not even going to be able to get a Blizzard off here. I'm going to go 2 for 2 on the paralyzation. 25% chance, good joke. Yeah, so that's it for Fisher. He's just dead as shit. And that is not good. That shows how completely overpowered paralyzation is if it procs for you continuously. Your opponent literally can't do anything. So, looking at this, I can only really go into derp here. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into derp. And I'm just going to start blasting it with Psychics. I'm figuring he's probably going to paralyze me. I do grab the special lower there, and he is definitely going to paralyze me. And based on the paralyzations that I've already gotten, I'm hoping that I won't get paralyzed or fully paralyzed at all, because that'd be kind of shenanigans since I'm already 2 for 2 on the paralyzations. Luckily, that's not going to do too much, and I actually don't get paralyzed here, so paralyze still at 66%, but definitely not taking effect there. Here comes another Psychic. I'm hoping that I don't get a special drop. Unfortunately, he does score a critical hit there, and that's going to do a huge amount of damage as opposed to doing 10. We are going to be able to finish off Executor this time, and just like that, we are tied up at Pokemon, but obviously Derp, he's taken some significant damage there, and he is paralyzed, so that could be a problem later on. It's going to bring out Tangela at this point. And I'm thinking Toxic is going to be the best move for me at this point. He is going to go for Growth. And that could be a huge problem if it has Razor Leaf. Luckily that Toxic does hit. And I can start slowly damaging my opponent there. I'm going to start going for Psychic now. We'll see what he wants to do. He is going to continue to go for Growth. And get that special stat up. So it's a good thing I did get that Poison off on him. And unfortunately, I am going to be fully paralyzed here, so that is looking at a 60% chance to be paralyzed right now. It is normally a 25% chance, and he continues to go for Growth. And he's going to keep taking poison damage there, and that's great for me. Another paralyzation! That is 4 out of 6 for paralyzations right now. And that's 66%, if I do say so myself. And after using 3 Growths, he switches out because of the poison damage. So that turned out to be a very good move on my part. And he goes into Victory Bell here. And Victory Bell is not going to like that Psychic. He really doesn't like that Psychic. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to continue to go for Psychic here. I can't get any of my health back. And we'll see what he actually wants to do here. He is going to go for Acid. And that's going to be super effective, and it's going to lower my defense, too. Luckily, I am going to be able to take him out right now with a Psychic Blast. Unfortunately, once you switch out, the poison becomes normal poison and is no longer the increasing damage poison that is toxic. So, let's continue on here. He's going to start going for Growths again, and that's cool, because he continues to take more and more damage from that poison. And we luckily get a special drop there, so that's going to lower his special back down to what it was when he started. And he's actually just going to go for Double Edge this time. He doesn't give a fuck. And he's going to score a critical there. That's luckily not going to take me out. He's going to take some recoil there. I could really use not being paralyzed. And in fact, I get away with not being paralyzed. I don't know what the... I lost count. I'm sure somebody can figure it out. But it had to be around 50%. It's only a 25% chance, and I was around 50% in this battle. Obviously, as you can see, it makes it take the battle much longer. Either way, able to take that guy out. And we're into the bottom row. So this guy, again, a very baller-esque team. And, in fact, he's got, like, literally the best team I've ever seen. This is one of the best... Like, I don't understand why this guy's in last. He's got one of the best teams around. He's leading with Electrode. I am leading with Tauros. He's going to set up a Reflect right away. That's a great move on his part. This is still going to do a buttload of damage. But, oh, actually, that didn't do shit. Holy fuck. Thinking here. I'm actually going to go out to Power. Because if he Thunderbolts me, that's going to do a buttload of damage. I'd rather preserve Fisher right now. And he is going to go for Thunderbolt, so it's a great prediction on my part. And I'm going to be able to not take any damage there. I am actually going to go for the Rock Slide here. I figure he's going to switch out because he doesn't really have anything else that he can do. And that's going to be a great move on my part. And oh man, what a great prediction on my part. We get the Rock Slide up against Articuno. And not even the legendary Articuno is going to be able to live a quad 4 effective attack. And that is through a Reflect, by the way. Oh, never mind. The Reflect only stays with the guy that casts it. If the Reflect was up on Articuno, Articuno would have been fine. Anyway, his last Pokemon is Snorlax, level 55. Holy shit. And that thing has 280 HP. We're going to go for Submission here. We're actually faster than it. That's kind of funny. And that's going to do 100 damage. And it's going to go for Amnesia. And that could end up being a problem, especially if it has Rest. I'm going to be hit with Recoil again. I'm taking a buttload of recoil damage here. It does have Psychic. And even though submission is 80%, I'm still going to go for it because I don't want to risk not killing it. And luckily I do actually land the hit there, and that's going to bring down Snorlax. And with Snorlax down, the only thing it has left is Electrode. And I don't think Electrode has an attack that can hit Power. It might have Double Edge, but that's not going to do anything. It's going to set up a Reflect, of course. That's going to do more damage than Tauros, nearly killing it. And holy shit, it has Hyper Beam. But obviously, as you can see, that didn't do anything. That's Electrode's only problem if he had just a little bit of coverage. But it just has nothing for rock types. And when I say rock types, I mean ground types. When I say ground types, I mean ground rock types, because, you know, it can Hyper Beam ground types and still do even damage. And it can Thunderbolt rock types. Except I don't think there's a rock type that is... Well, there's the friggin' Aerodactyl right there. He's a rock type that... Just ignore me. I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. Anyway, here we go. Quarterfinals. Leading with Fisher again, just because Fisher literally has the best type coverage. So we'll go for Blizzard on this Aerodactyl. And of course he's going to start dodging. Hoping this will hit it regardless. And it does hit it regardless of the freaking increased evasion. It's going to be able to take that pretty well, though. So, let's see what happens here. It's going to go for Double Team again. I'm guessing this Blizzard not going to hit. But it does! That's great. That guy literally didn't do anything. That Aerodactyl just came in and died. Good joke. This next Pokemon is Vaporeon. And I believe Vaporeon can't have too much. Vaporeon's a big tank. And we hit that with a critical body slam. That's going to do a fuckload of damage. It's going to go for Surf. Decent hit. I'll agree with the announcer. Decent hit, for sure, for sure. And it goes for a quick attack. Finally, we see a quick attack. I'm talking about it for this entire video of like Pokemon having quick attack. Finally, a Pokemon actually has quick attack. But the quick attack is not going to matter. You're going to be able to take him out anyway. And his last Pokemon is Gyarados. I miss Magikarp. We can hit that thing with a Body Slam. That sounds like a good plan. And we're going to get another critical hit. Holy freaking critical hits. Getting a lot of those. Here comes a Hydro Pump, though. That's going to hurt. Speaking of critical hits, he just got his own critical hit. Well, my ace in the hole is coming out. Tiny Wings. Not Dragonite. Tiny Wings. Let's Thunderbolt this Gyarados. And that's going to do a fuckload of damage. And Gyarados is down. We're down to just 2 trainers now to have completed the Poke Cup. But of course, these are the 2 strongest trainers in the 50 to 55 bracket. So this is not going to be easy. We've got the Tamer. And very quick team, very powerful team. All-around team, really. Be going with the same 3, probably for the last 3 battles. Fisher always going to be our lead almost, because it literally has so much good coverage, and it's fast. So we get a music change here for the semifinal. And we start off missing a Blizzard, and that is devastating. Because now we got to take a Razor Leaf. It's going to be a critical, obviously, and that shit's going to do nearly half. So hopefully this Blizzard will hit, because we need it to at this point. This time it is going to hit. It's going to do a little under half. I could go for Hyper Meme to guarantee the kill, but I'm just going to go for Blizzard again here to see. Would that guarantee the kill? That wouldn't guarantee shit. Oh, and I miss a Blizzard again! That's 2 misses on a 90% accuracy move. Oh, man. That's not good. That's devastating, as we say. I don't know who actually says that, but I say it. I'm thinking Tiny Wings for this one. We'll go out into Tiny Wings. We'll see what he can do. Tiny Wings is going to have a little bit better special than Tauros, and this Blizzard will definitely finish him off. If it hits, it's 90% in Gen 1, and it is going to hit this time. And that'll bring the accuracy up to 50% in this battle. It's going to go into Kingler here. I'm not really sure what Kingler's going to do. It might have Guillotine or some sort of one-shot mechanic, which could be a problem. So hopefully we can Thunderbolt this thing to death in one hit. That'd be great. Fortunately, it is going to be able to survive. And it actually just has Double Edge, so thank goodness. And will it kill itself? Yes, it will! Hey, what's it doing? Yeah, what the fuck, dude? It just killed itself. What the hell was that? Its last Pokemon is Dugtrio. Another Pokemon that could possibly have a one-shot mechanic. Luckily, Fisher will not be able to hit Dragonite in the air. It is going to have Slash. But hopefully I won't miss this Blizzard. Since I've already missed 2, I figure I shouldn't miss another one. And that Blizzard is going to take out that Dugtrio. Even though everything has like max EVs, Dugtrio still has absolute garbage health and absolute garbage special. Its attacks are literally, or its strengths are literally attack and speed. That's all that guy got going for it. Anyway, that's it for the semifinal. There's one trainer left. The final trainer, the Psychic Trainer. Will we see a legendary Psychic Pokemon from this guy? I don't know. We'll see. Probably not. Nope. Literally the exact same team as last time. In fact, this is, well, it's not the exact same team, but it's literally the best Psychic team you can put together. Aside from obviously using Mew and Mewtwo. You've got Starmie there, Jinx, Slowbro, Executor. This is going to be tough. But I think we're up to the challenge. Let's do it. The final battle. He's going to lead with Executor. I'm not going to Blizzard it. I'm going to Body Slam it. He's not going to mess around with any paralyzation. He's just going to go straight for the Psychic. That's going to be a solid 3-hit KO on me. But we're both going to have solid 3-hit KOs. Except I will be able to kill him first. And I do land a Paralyze here. That could be very helpful. I'm hoping this Body Slam will take him out. Because it looks like it might be not. I don't know. And he is actually going to live with 3 HP. And that's very devastating, because that means he's going to be able to finish me off. And, yeah. I should have gone for Blizzard there. Oh well. We're going to go into Dragonite. And I'm thinking T-Bolt. That's what I'm thinking. Down goes Executor. And just like that, it's all tied up here. It's going to bring out Alakazam. Now, I'm pretty sure I'll still be faster. I am a little bit higher level. So I'm hoping for a freeze here. He's actually going to be faster than me, though. And not only that, he's going to lower my special. And Blizzard's not going to do too much. Because of the special drop, I don't want to have to take another big hit of Psychic, so I'm going to actually switch out here. As you can see, I'm being very serious in this battle. This is one of the hardest battles in the game. Theoretically, if not the hardest battle in the game. He scores a critical there, and that's unfortunate. So I'm actually going to go for the Leech Seed. Looks like he's going to switch out, though. The last Pokemon is Slowbro. And I get the Leech Seed up on him. I'm going to go for Toxic as well here. And now I've got my dual status on him. And he's going to go for Amnesia. And this is kind of what I was afraid of. And that's why I want to get the dual status on him. Because I figured he'd switch out. And this is going to let me hit a Psychic off on this Alakazam for free. And I can go for a Leech Seed on Alakazam now. It's going to get another Psychic on me, and it's not going to do too much. Luckily, I do land the Seed. And that's great. And he's actually going to switch out here, so I'm not going to get this Toxic off on anything. So I unfortunately waste my turn here. And should have gone for the Toxic on the other guy. I can still go for Leech Seed again, though. But theoretically, I probably should have gone for Mega Drain there when he doesn't have an Amnesia. And unfortunately, he invades the Leech Seed, and that could be a big problem. He is still poisoned, though. But it is just the regular poison. Luckily, I am still faster as well. So I can go for Leech Seed again here. This time the Leech Seed does hit, and we'll see what happens. He's going to paralyze me. That means Slowbro is going to be faster, but he's still going to take the dual hit. Even though it's only 20 damage, that still could be helpful later on. He's going to go for a second Amnesia. Went for one earlier, but switched out and lost the status. Fortunately, I do get fully paralyzed on the first turn. He's going to start going for Psychic now. And he gets a special drop. But as you can see, even with 2 Amnesias, the Psychic still doesn't do too much. And I'm able to restore HP from Leech Seed. As you can see, though, that Mega Drain does nothing. If I can bring this Slowbro down, I'll pretty much have the game. As I'll be able to Hyper Beam on Alakazam. Unfortunately, he scores another big damage and gets another special drop. I think I've pretty much got this in the bag, although the Psychic will bring me down. The only chance I have at losing right now is if Hyper Beam misses Alakazam. I think we've done very well in this battle. Even though it's gotten 2 Amnesias, it's only 23 HP. And it's not going to be able to take that Thunderbolt. So as the announcer says there, it goes down after a good fight. And now we reach down to our last Pokemon. Alakazam is under 100 HP. And although he's going to be faster than me, his only chance is if this Hyper Beam misses. Even with a critical, that won't be able to take me out. This is the battle right here. And that is going to hit, and not only is it going to hit, it's going to critical hit. And that's it. The Poké Cup Master Ball, round 2. It's over. And a truly epic final battle there, if I do say so myself. So I believe we get to take a look at our cool Pokemon. Got Fisher and Derp. Oh, there's Tiny Wings. Oh yeah, Big Wings. He did a lot. He helped us, definitely. Oh wait, he didn't do anything because freaking Charizard is terrible. Sad day. There's Power. And there it is. Poké Cup Master Ball, round 2. That shit is cleared. So next time we'll take on the final tournament in the Pokemon Stadium, round 2. The level 100, the ultimate tournament without level restrictions, the Prime Cup. I'll see you guys then.